You said, do a little YouTube intro thing.
Yeah. You want to have our zhuzh.
Me fix my boobies too. Okay.
Put the girls together.
I'll probably leave this part in the video. I think it's kind of funny. Okay. I'll put that as like the intro.
The blooper.
The blooper.
I can't.
Okay. Hello beautiful glam girls, welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be all about the looks that my stylist Jay created for Fashion Week with a little help from me, just like a little bit, you know, like just like a smidge. So introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Jay. Everybody calls me JR, that's what everybody knows me as. I am a wardrobe stylist and a style influencer and blogger. I had the opportunity and the pleasure to work with Miss Gabriellaglamour, and I want to thank
You
her.
really don't want to call me by my real name. You just want to call me Gabriella.
I live for the Gabriellaglamour, like
the original. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let them know. But yes, I had the opportunity and the pleasure to work with this beautiful, beautiful woman, and I want to thank you for taking the opportunity and the chance to, you know, just help me out.
Girl,
and, you know,
please. You helping me out.
Because, listen, everybody, they ain't here for you. That's the real tea. But, yeah, she took a chance with me, and I'm very appreciative of it because she let me express myself and really show how much of a professional I am and what I'm capable of doing. So we were able to create some bomb looks for Fashion Week, and the girls were living. So we're gonna get into those looks. Yeah,
so I'm gonna put on all the looks again, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the inspiration, the pieces, where you can get them. As usual, everything will be down below. If I can't find it, then I'll try to leave something similar. Also, if you want the full pictures, you know, the whole 9 yards, because I'm not in the studio, I'm in my house, so it's hard to get kind of the whole body in one shot. So if you are interested in seeing the full looks, just head to my Instagram. And then I'm also gonna try to do a full blog post where I break every look down with the links to all the items, and I will be leaving his YouTube channel, his info, everything you need to find out about this fabulous man right here, so you can check him out and get some inspiration for your man or yourself if you are a man out there watching. Just, you know what I'm saying? Everybody needs that little touch, that little extra help, that inspiration. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna get started with basically the first look we did. The day 1 of Fashion Week, I did go to an event, but we changed the look last minute and I didn't really get any good pictures, and I was like, let's save that for another occasion. So technically this was kind of our first look, which was for day 2. I went to a presentation for a designer, which a presentation is different from a runway show, because instead of a runway where the models are walking up and down and you're seated, you're standing in a room and the models are standing in any kind of way that the designer wants, and they kind of set the whole room up with the theme or the vibe of whatever the line of that season is about. So for this designer, it had a Mexico theme. It was really cool. So if you follow me on Snapchat or Insta stories, you saw like there was a lot of palm trees and corn, piñatas, a lot of tapestry. Very cool, very colorful. It was really, really nice. And then I went in there wearing all black. Oh, and I also had a dark lip in the original look. But like I said, you can go to my Instagram and see the photos. But this is mostly about the clothes. So take it from here.
Okay, so for this look, I started off basically with the shoes. Shoes are very like oriental vibe type of shoes. They have a crane embroidery detail on them, which I love and I find so fabulous. So I worked from the bottom up. So after that, I said we need something simple because obviously the shoe would be a bit of a statement. So we need something simple to balance that out. So we paired it with this black jumpsuit. And what I like about the jumpsuit is that it's a nice breathable material and it's still very, very comfortable, so that she could feel comfortable, because we had to layer this black silk duster on top, which is so bomb. And it has these details on the back. I'm sure you can see it has some more embroidery details on it, which went awesome with the shoes because as you can see there's floral detail on both. Also, what we had to do for the duster, instead of actually wearing it the way it's originally supposed to be worn, because the tea is we really didn't like the way that it fits.
We didn't like the collar.
We tucked it in so that it gave more of a sleek edge collar.
Because up it kind of looks like a magician's cape.
Yeah.
So I kind of stitched it in a few places and then I just flipped it inwards and wore it this way, and it really makes such a difference. And the jumpsuit is so simple. It's literally like wearing a tank top and stretchy pants. It's so comfortable, as you guys can see. It's very stretchy, and this is still available. It's from Boohoo. The whole outfit actually was from Boohoo, and they sent me all the items, so very grateful to Boohoo. You guys know I love Boohoo, and I will leave the links for all of the items down below. And then the bag was also a statement piece. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I did a lot of DIYing this fashion week.
Okay.
So talk about like how this happened.
Okay, so to keep the Oriental theme going, I wanted to have a bag that was reminiscent of something Oriental. And generally you don't get that from a clutch or things of that nature. So I instantly thought of like a pouch. Originally I was thinking something more like velvet.
A sack?
Yeah, like a sack.
I know
like
it sounds gross, but something, and I know exactly what you were thinking. Something with a drawstring that almost has like a old Hollywood coin purse look.
A very like coin purse sort of feel.
Yeah.
But because we couldn't find something like that so last minute, I went on the hunt and I said, okay, the next best thing would be for us to get a bucket bag. So searching for a bucket bag, we stumbled upon a bag, and the bag is very reminiscent of this one, but the problem was that it was going to be coming from China and we did not have time to wait for the bag to come.
Yeah, we didn't have 6 weeks, girl.
Okay, so what we did was we found a bucket bag. This happens to be from Forever 21. And also what I would say to anybody who's out there, don't judge a piece by a picture that you may see. Sometimes it's best to get something first and then work from there, because originally we thought that the bag would come off a bit cheap
looking and shiny.
When we got the bag, it was a totally different feel. I guess because of the lighting of the photo, it made it give that feel. But the bag is definitely of good quality, and what we like most is that the structure of the bag is just so like I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's very like firm at the bottom. It's not like, you know, it's a good structured bag. And then what Gabriella did, okay, she took her merry little time and we got these flowers, and they went with the color scheme of the shoe, and we got these pearl details going on, and this is all just DIY realness we have going on. So
I went to a beauty supply store and I found these headbands with these different colored flowers. There were pink, peach, and mint. So I bought a few of them and I cut the flowers off, and you can see that I actually cut the flowers to be different sizes. So I cut off a few of the layers. So we have a really small one, a medium one, a bigger one, and then the biggest one. And I feel like that really adds kind of like a designer element to it, because in a bag that you would find in a cheaper store, it usually would just be like all the same flower, the same color. And in designer bags you probably would see more of a variation of sizes and colors, and it just gives more it that extra detail. Exactly. And so I tried to make it look as designer as possible, because hello girl, it's fashion week. And then I used these really cheap pearl earrings that I got from the also beauty supply store, and I cut off the little stem that goes into your ear. I used like a plier and just cut it off, and then I just glued it on. I also took out the center of this flower and used a pearl, and I feel like that really added another dimension. And then I had some extra pearl kind of decals and rhinestone decals from old jewelry that I had laying around that I used for DIYs, and just added that together. And this is my original design. Thank you so much. And I used E6000 glue, which is what you need for the DIYs. And overall, I think it looked so cool, and this was like what most people were asking about in photos and in real life. They were like,
where?
They were exactly. And so don't doubt your DIY abilities. Even in Fashion Week, girl, you gotta fake it till you make it.
Okay.
So again, really love this look. And also I got the jumpsuit tailored to fit at the ankle so that the shoe would really show, because what would be the point of the fabulous shoe and then the jumpsuit going past my toes.
Right.
So I did that as well. And for my hair, I just slicked it back. I also did a get ready with me for this day, which will probably come after this video, and I will show you how I did my hair and makeup for that day, because I did like a very editorial glossy lid, slick back hair, and a dark lip, and I thought it was really
and the
Fashion
shots
Week
on Instagram, you guys have to go check
Oh
them
yeah,
out.
those
They
pictures
were
are
so
really amazing.
Good.
They were really
so
good. Very Fashion Week. I was like, ooh, ooh.
Antonio really did his thing on those shots.
So, okay, so we're gonna go to the next day, which was, oh, another fun thing is he named all the looks. So this was Blackout. So if you go to my Instagram, you can see in the captions that I actually kind of put the names out there and put little emojis to go with the names. I thought it was really fun
that's
to
my
do like a theme.
I name every look that I do.
And I love it, because when we talk about the looks, we could just be like, oh, by the way, you need to do this for Blackout. You need to do that. And it just makes everything quicker. And it's like our little inside thing. It's fun. It's fun. You gotta name the girls.
You gotta name them.
So we're gonna go to the next look now, which we named Olive Oil. And everyone was living for that look.
They ate
it was a look.
They ate the cake.
So that's gonna be next. Stay tuned. This is from day 2 of Fashion Week. And it was a dinner with Zahar. I keep forgetting how to pronounce the name, but Zahar Curve, which is an up-and-coming plus size brand based in LA. They wanted to do it in a dinner for influencers and plus size models and bloggers in New York, because they do work bi-coastal, so they wanted to meet some of their favorite influencers and bloggers and stuff in New York. And I was invited. I was very honored to be invited, and because it was at Tao, we wanted to turn it out, because it's Fashion Week. You have to do the most. And we had this gorgeous dress, and I just wanted to wear it. I was dying. So take it over.
So originally when I first came, my eye immediately drew to this amazing dress because of, one, the color. Secondly, it has an amazing luster and sheen to it, which is so awesome. It gives off a very luxe look, which I love. Also, it has this pleated accordion type of detailing on it, which is awesome because it also gives another feel to the dress. What I love most is the split detail right here, which just gives that little bit of leg and shows a little bit of sex appeal, you know, but also being, you know, you know, very subtle. And I love that about this. What we decided to do, or I decided to do, is to pair the look with gold accents. Yes, my inspiration would have to be Princess Jasmine. I was on a hunt for a gold clutch, but I stumbled upon this very chic bag. And this bag just gives all the feels. Something about this bag just screams avant-garde, couture, different, and that's what I loved, because anytime you style somebody for an event or you style yourself, your main goal is to have a moment, and this piece right here is a moment.
That's a caption right there.
Yes. Okay?
Write it down.
Tell me a moment. Right. So that's your main goal. Anytime you style yourself, you want to have a moment. So that's what I love most about that piece. We also paired it with a gold choker from Aldo. We'll have statement pieces that, you know, let the look come to life.
And when he told me he wanted a gold choker, I was like, where am I gonna find like a solid gold choker? I went to the mall, and I don't know how, by the grace of the fashion gods, honey, I came across this literally solid gold choker. It's basically like a neck cuff from Aldo, and it's really cool because you can slightly bend it to fit your neck.
Yes.
And it really does give you that like Princess Jasmine.
Yeah, without actually choking you.
Yeah. It's actually pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
So I really liked it, and it added like a cool dimension to the look, and like in pictures you just get that little
extra
peak
hint
of gold that really brings the dress and everything together. And the bag, people were living for this bag.
Can we just talk about how people thought that was literally a centerpiece?
like people literally I remember it was on the table and somebody was like, oh, let's take a picture. So I grabbed the bag to like, you know, you gotta give it to the kids. And they were like, wait, that's not part of the table? I was like, no, but it does. Like in the pictures, it looks like part of the table. It is freaking fabulous. And my favorite part is that when you open it, there's actually these clear plastic panels on the sides, so your belongings don't fall out when you open the bag. Like, it is just freaking amazing. It really does look so designer and chic. So I think it really brought the whole look together.
It was such a
I loved it.
look. Awesome.
Oh, so I just paired the dress with these gold shoes. Like you said, we wanted to do gold, and I actually, because you know I'm a DIY queen, I just added some gold glitter. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna focus. I actually added some gold glitter to the strap here and the strap here. And these shoes are really, really comfortable. I recommend getting a nice pair of heels, maybe from Payless or Forever 21, that you can DIY and kind of make your own, and that are comfortable because...
Listen, she was out all night and she had to show the girls.
Not about that uncomfortable life.
Exactly.
So that is what we did for day 2, and that was kind of like our favorite look, I think, besides the last look. But this was definitely our favorite, like very fancy, glamorous vibe. And I feel like for me it was different because you guys know I love the sequins and the glitter, and this just kind of gave me like a different vibe. And I love the long sleeves. I think it was just really different for me, and I loved it. So thank you so much. So let's move on to day
4.
No, wait, day 3. Wait, was this day? Oh, we went in the wrong order. This was day 3, and the blackout was day 2.
Blackout was day 2.
This was day 4.
Listen, okay, you know what? Let's just use Instagram as the reference.
Yeah. Okay, want to make a quick edit. This look was from day 3 or 4. It was September 10th. The 7th was day 1, the 8th was day 2, the 9th was day 3, and the 10th was day 4. So this look is from day 4. Okay, so we are back with the next look. My hair is a mess. Don't judge me. I'm trying to make a little fake version of what I did that day, because I am not
as possible
gonna do my hair over. Okay, honey? I need a break. So this look we called
Merlot.
Yes, honey, because it's giving you all the wine vibes.
All the wine.
So this was for... What day was that?
The breakfast.
It was the 11th, which was day 5.
Day 5.
Yeah, so this was for day 5. So for this day, it was a long day. So we created 2 looks with the same dress. So originally I had this dress and we had created the other looks, and then I got invited to the Edition L show, and then we had the breakfast, and I was like, oh,
and they fell on the same day. The
same day, like literally an hour apart. So I put this dress on and I was like, okay, let me just grab whatever. And then I put this over it and I was like, this gives us like holiday vibes. And so then Jay went from there, and he was like, we love the holiday vibes. The jacket does it for us, because you know, you saw this when you came here for the first time.
The first time I came here, I was like, we need to work with this jacket because it's just all the feels. Like, it's very chic. It gives off an old Hollywood feel, and that's what we were working with.
It's very my rich husband just died.
Yes, so very. That's what the commentary was. We were making a joke. We were like, it looks like she just cashed that check. You know, my husband just died, you know.
That confidential. Thank you
confidential
so much.
Check.
So Jay's idea was to do a blush shoe. So I went on the hunt, and I found these really, really beautiful. They're kind of like a blush rose gold shoe, and these are still available. So again, the link for these will be down below. These are from Call It Spring, and it's a real simple, again, that 90s vibe that everyone's feeling again right now.
Strappy shoe.
The strappy sandal. Really nice 3.5-inch heel, which is right up the alley for me. That's like my max when I want to be comfortable. And the strap is so pretty. I just love that rose gold. And you loved the combination.
Yes, I felt like the color combo really worked well with each other, because
see, that's something I would never thought of.
We have the wine feel going on, the darkness up top, and then we have the white accent with the coat, so then you get the shoe that kind of like blends the two colors together. And I thought it was a nice little fusion. So it's like you get wine, you get cream, and then you get strawberries and cream on the feet.
Yes,
you know?
It's very expensive feeling. And I wore pearl earrings for the morning look, and I had my hair in like these nice wavy curls and a very simple glittery eye, my norm, with a nude lip. I wanted to keep it really kind of understated because it was breakfast. It was literally 9:30 in the morning, and I didn't want to be like red lipstick at 9:30 in the morning. I mean, no shade if you do, that's you, but not with this look. You know, you gotta keep it a little subtle. This is what the rest of the dress looks like. It cinches you for the gods. Right there, honey. What waist? Yes, yes. So this dress is really cute. It has like this lining underneath, and then this part kind of wraps over, which kind of gives you a nice concealed feel. So as you can see, it does go pretty long in the back. The only issue I had with this is that when I walked, this middle insert kind of just kept going up and up, and I was like, oh shit, okay, every 2 seconds I had to like adjust myself. But overall, it is a gorgeous dress. It really does look more expensive than it is. It's by Fashion Nova, as you guys know, and I will try to find it for you, and I'll leave it down below. So after the Torrid breakfast, I had to go to the Additional show. So for a fashion show, you definitely want to bring more edge. You want to bring it. Yeah, you want to bring more of that true Fashion Week feel. So we kept the dress and pretty much created an entirely new look. So I'm going to put all those accessories on, and we'll come back to show you part 2 of Merlot. Okay, we're back. So this is part 2 of Merlot. I feel very like
punk rock chic.
Like a greaser. Yeah, so this was all him. Because I would never think to do this, so you go.
Yeah, so as we said before, we wanted to make sure that the dress would be able to give a versatile look. So we have this leather jacket that I believe is from Boohoo. And
thank you, Boohoo.
Yes, thank you, Boohoo. This jacket is like perp. It has this nice detailing on the front. It's a nice biker jacket. It has these epaulet details on the sleeve. It also has a belt which runs along the bottom of the jacket, which I thought was kind of cool because, you know, usually with the jacket you get it right at the waist, but it runs more at the bottom of the jacket, which I thought was pretty awesome. And usually, like, you know, when you wear it, you can let that hang and be like a little bit of an accent. And what I like about this jacket, it's really versatile. Like, honestly, you can pair it with more than one thing and it'll add edge to any look that you're wearing. We also paired this look with boots, lace up boots, and I thought that these boots were so bomb. What I love most about them is that they have this cutout detail on the side, and they have these gold accents on the shoe where it's laced up, and it's so bomb. What we appreciated most about the shoe is that it's comfortable, and that's what we need to make sure. Anytime you're styling somebody, you need to make sure that whatever they're wearing, it's comfortable. So she was going to be out all day. We need to make sure that the heel was comfortable enough for her to wear, but at the same time, being that she was sitting down, she could still be chic and she could still be cute and serve.
Enough to walk a few blocks, but just uncomfortable enough to be fabulous. Right. And these were given to me by Windsor, so thank you, Windsor. I love Windsor so much. And the great thing about these boots for plus size people is, first of all, it has this zipper in the back, which makes the space for your foot to go in huge, which I know that I have that problem with shoes. And because it's laced up, you can literally lace it to be as big as you need it to be. So I mean, I feel like you get a lot of give when you have a wide foot, and you don't have to feel like, oh my god, that's not gonna fit me, because the lace up detail gives you the ability to make it wider.
Right. And that's what we love most about it. We also paired it with her classic black shades that you guys always see her wear, and we paired it with her normal rings because it gives, you know, the edgy feel to it and that rocker chic vibe. And this look was so fun because I love the fact that it was almost like the sun and the moon. You know, we went from soft and cute to real what's up, like, you know. So
like, I've been single for a while now. I got my check, went to a few bars and saw the other side of town.
Exactly.
And I took, obviously, I put my hair up in a bun, which was nicer that day because I had the curls. And I took the pearl earrings out and put the dark lipstick on. And I also added a little bit of a darker eyeshadow to transition. And it really did make two completely different looks with the same dress. If you're wondering how I did that, I brought my Michael Kors kind of big Selma, I think that's the name of the design. It's called the Selma, and I'll leave the link if you're interested. I have the big one, and it's like fucking like a suitcase. So I was able to stuff the shoes, sandals, the other jacket, pretty much everything I needed, makeup, everything I needed to kind of go from both looks. And what was I gonna say? That's it. And so it was really easy to transition. It wasn't too much work to carry the bag, and the bag is a Michael Kors. It looks nice. It's a clean, simple black bag,
and it paired well with this outfit.
Yeah, it went well with everything, and it was fun. It was a really fun look. So that was Merlot part 2, and the next look is going to be the last one. Yeah, day 6. Yeah, so the next look is going to be from day 6, which was the last day for me because I was tired, I was done, it was over. But for that day we also had 2 looks. So in 2 days we had 4 looks and 2 full days. Day 5 I had to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to do breakfast at 9, and then the show was at 1. And I was home by 4, and then the next day the show was also at 1, and then that night at 9 I had a party. So that's the next day, that's where we're going to, so stay tuned. Okay, so it was for day 6, which was the last day, but this was not the last look, this was the second to last look. Before we get started, I just want to say that I took a picture with Miss J. Thank you so much. If you want to check it out, it's on my Instagram. You know what, I'm gonna put it in the video right here. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. I was living. He was a moment. So nice. Like, it was a moment. He took pictures with everyone who asked, and he was really nice. And I was like, I grew up watching you on America's Next Top Model. Like, I always wanted to have your approval. Like,
did he have his fan with him?
No, he was really low key.
Wow.
He was really low key.
Usually he always has his fan, you know.
No, he's really low key, and we were matching and shit. You guys saw in the picture. I was living. Anyway, this was my favorite look out of all the looks. I think because it pushed me out of my comfort zone, but it was definitely something that I would have always liked to wear if I knew how to style it myself. And so I was very, very excited when you were like, let's do this and this and that, because I had this belt for so long, and I didn't know what to do with it. And you just
came in and took over.
Yep. Like a tornado, a fashion-nado.
Call me Taz.
Okay, so you go.
Yeah, so this look we named What Waist because where's the waist? You get what I'm saying? So what I love most about this look is that this is actually a men's shirt. I was looking for a shirt. We actually wanted to go with a shirt dress. Was find a dress shirt that could button down, had a nice detail on it, and would still give that very, like, you know, chic feel, but then also I wanted it to have the puffiness in the sleeve, and that was the main thing for me, the puffiness in the sleeve, because it was gonna be off the shoulder, and I wanted her to have like sort of a baggy feel because it would get all cinched in at the waist. Also, it got paired with these biker shorts, which I feel like tied it all in. It gave it like that athleisure wear feel, but still very like streetwear chic. And I love that because I'm wearing shorts, my legs were out, which kind of balances the fact that I have so much covered up and I'm wearing this oversized shirt. So the cleavage and the ankles and calves showing, just I really like, because you guys know that I love my skin showing. That's just my thing. And then it got paired with this bomb jacket from Boohoo. But what we did, we took the time and we actually DIY'd it a little bit more. So it got sprayed with bleach. So Jay sprayed it with bleach and did some more distressing. Yeah, on the back. Here we have more distressing details right here, because these don't come with it we did that. And then after that, Gabriella took the time out.
Yes, honey, I DIY'd my life away that week.
Okay. I came up with the idea of cascading more pearls down because it originally came with these pearls.
Just a few right
here
on
at the top. But I thought it would be bomb if we had like a full pearl sleeve, sort of like something very Gaga-ish.
Yes.
Very, you know, I'm stepping out. I want you to notice me, but not really.
And a lot of people really did comment about the sleeve. They were like, "Where's that jacket from? That is amazing."
Right.
They were loving it. So it definitely paid off. It made a statement. We paired this look with the sunglasses. Jay was immediately like, "Wear those black sunglasses."
Yeah, we needed it.
Definitely giving me all the Kardashian vibes.
All of them.
All of them.
And that's why we also put that, you know, the ponytail. Because, you know, we just needed it. We needed the moment.
We needed it.
We needed the moment.
And I love this ponytail, guys. Like,
that ponytail really came through.
It really came all the way through.
Because
it saves me from having to do so much work because it was so easy for me to do. And I want to mention, I did do a get ready with me for this look as well, because I wanted to at least get as many get ready with me's for Fashion Week, since I didn't plan like a full big YouTube Fashion Week series. So I wanted to get at least some get ready with me's out, as well as this video with Jay, so I can kind of give you a little look into Fashion Week for us. And yeah, like I said, so I did do a tutorial showing you guys how I attached the ponytail and everything I did, as well as the makeup for this day. So stay tuned for that as well if you're interested in how I got this look. It's really, really simple, really easy. Great for events or last minute parties or anything, because you look so snatched. And it's literally like no work.
Literally effortless.
Yes, and the original look, I wore a black bra as well to kind of tie everything together. And I did iron the shirt, and everything was a little more tidy, but like I said, you get the gist.
Get into this, okay?
Yes.
Like,
can you breathing?
Can you
live? Are you breathing? Like,
are you breathing?
Are you okay?
Are you
Do
okay?
we need to call 911?
I just want to know.
Blink if yes. Stay quiet if no.
Okay. Because this boot right here is literally a whole moment, like the glitter effect going on here.
Yes, look at that.
Like, it's so bomb. I
literally DIY'd the entire shoe from heel, like literally the whole shoe. Just DIY glittered that whole bitch.
Literally getting their whole life with this shoe.
I'm telling you, you guys don't know. When I have my clothing line, my clothing company,
expect things like these.
We're gonna live. And these actually were literally like less than $30, and then I DIY'd them and made them look so expensive. I got so many people asking me where they were from. They couldn't even believe it. Somebody was like, "Where'd you get this from?" And I said, "Oh, I DIY'd them." They were like, "You need your own clothing line." And I was like, "What?" Say it again. For the back. From your mouth to God's ears, honey. Yes, that is the goal. So these boots kind of really just brought the whole look in together, because I think we had like elements of the look, and we had to kind of grab and do things to really pull it all together. So the biker shorts were like, I think the last thing that we grabbed, because I liked the leg showing, but I didn't know what to pair with it. So I was like, what about biker shorts? So we went on the hunt. I went on the hunt for those. And then the boots, I was trying to get some really, really like glittery boots. And of course, for plus size people,
That's literally a story.
We're left out of everything.
Okay,
bitch. So then I went on the hunt and found something that was somewhat in that realm, and then I took it to the next level. And it really, really, really worked out. I mean, it came together. It's my personal favorite look. I think some people probably weren't feeling it. On my Instagram, I feel like it was like pulling teeth for people to live for it.
Right.
But I think just because it's out of my norm, people are used to like more glam, and they're not used to like street chic gab.
But you gotta introduce
the you have
ones,
to, and it's Fashion Week. You have to push the envelope for yourself.
Exactly.
Not every occasion is sequin and gown occasion.
Exactly.
So I really lived for it. I loved it. I hope you guys liked it on YouTube.
And pushing these sort of boundaries also like opens up more of a door, because in reality, you don't want people to know you for one look. You get what I mean? That's really the thing. You don't want people knowing you like, okay, when you see Gabriellaglamour, you're only gonna see this look, you know? I want any client that I'm with, I want people to know that they can be versatile.
Yes.
So that was the goal with all the looks that we had, because if you look at all the looks in order, they're all very versatile different. Looks. They're very different in the way that they were worn, the execution of them, and the overall style of each look. Like, they all look different. So that's what was really bomb about this look, is that it really pushed her out of her comfort zone, but it was still Gabriellaglamour, and it kept those elements that are true to her, which is like the pearl detail and the glitter in the boot, and cinching her waist to the gods, and you know, this ponytail.
The ponytail. I'm gonna wear this ponytail too much. You're gonna be telling me to throw this shit in a little while. This was the bag that Jay decided to pair with the look, and I think it was really, really cool because it added that embroidery that matched the jacket,
the back of the jacket,
and the black matched all the black details that we have going on. And I don't know, I just think it was like, it's like something that seems obvious, but for me it's not obvious. Right. So do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so with the pearl thing going on the jacket and the distressing, and we were still sort of in that street chic feel, I thought that this would be bomb to pair with it. This is from Doll's Kill.
Thank you, Doll's Kill.
It's a bomb bag. I love the rose applique details that's on here, and I love the studding of the bag, which also added like that street chic feel to it, and it tied the look together. When you see the images on Instagram, it tied the look completely together.
It definitely added the pop of color from the front, because with the roses you don't see that on the back of the button, so you're like looking behind. And I wore it like this, not on my back obviously, which makes it look more chic to just hold it like and backpacks are super in trend right now, so it's just like right on, hit the nail on the head.
Right on the money.
And it's so comfortable because there's so much space, so it's like you get to cheat a little bit.
So much space that she forgot that her glasses were in a section.
I was like, oh my god, I left my glasses in the cab. He was like, girl, just open, can you open this? Open it back.
They're right here.
Thank you so much. I was like, oh.
Right.
Thank you. I was living for this look. I was in the front row of Torrid's first ever New York Fashion Week show. It was so freaking incredible. I was sitting between Essie Golden and Kelly Augustine, and then I was sitting across from Gabby Fresh and Jay Alexander. I mean, the actress who plays Black Cindy on Orange is the New Black. And she actually looked at me and said I looked nice, and I was like, Black Cindy said I look nice. And I had a picture with Jay Alexander, bitch.
A moment.
That was a whole
moment.
I was living. I was like, I'm in the front row of a show. Like, it's just a big deal because 2 years ago when I was a makeup artist, I was there, but I was like in the back with all the press, like struggling to see.
Right.
And just being invited to stuff as you and being in the front row of this brand's first runway show, that is history, and you're part of it. And I was actually like close to the runway, and like just having that, being next to people that have been blogging and, you know, are editors of magazines and blogs and stuff, and being that my input or my recording or my blogging of it is just as important is like so amazing. So it's because of you guys, so I'm so grateful, and I hope you like this look. I love it. I love how slouchy it is. Like, I love it off the shoulder. I feel very like, and we saw a meme and it was a mannequin of someone wearing, it was a mannequin wearing a white button down with a corset, and the caption said pirates are on trend or something.
Pirates are in.
And we were like, no, they did not just come for our look. But then I went and I Googled white button down with black corset, and I saw that both Gigi and Bella Hadid wore an outfit like this. So then I said, bitch,
and it's also very reminiscent of a look that I saw that Rihanna did.
Yeah, I can't find it.
I can't find it, but there was a look that I drew inspiration from originally, and it was like more of an oversized denim jacket. And then she wore a shirt dress. And that's what I started off with. I was like, we need that denim and we need that shirt dress. And
Ashley Graham has been wearing like the corset a lot, and it's very on trend right now. For the future, I saw in a lot of the shows, Edition L, Torrid, other people, even Priscilla Ono was actually wearing a shirt that had a similar look with a corset. So it's definitely on trend, and I loved it. I love the feeling of my waist being cinched. Yes.
Where's the waist?
Where? I don't know.
Waist?
I can't find it.
Okay. Her waist is gone.
It's just disappeared.
Oof.
Goodbye. This video is gonna be like 3 hours long and I'm gonna live for it. I'm gonna sit back with my own cup of tea and rewatch this video and just die. I'm gonna be texting you like 2 weeks from now, like, bitch, remember that video? Okay, now we're gonna do part 2, and that is called Kimono No You Didn't. Wait,
no.
Kimono You Didn't. I forgot how to say it. Say it.
Kimono She Better Don't. And I got that after watching RuPaul's Drag Race.
I have to write it right for the caption because I haven't even posted the picture yet, so you gotta make sure I write it correctly.
I'll send you the note. But yeah.
Kimono She Better Don't.
Because as you know, for the last season, there was a moment where all the queens wore the same Madonna look, which was the signature kimono.
They all came out like in slow motion.
They all came out with kimonos. So for this season, Ru was not having that, and he literally said, "Kimono, she better don't." So
the next look was still the same day. It was a few hours later, and the story was I was gonna come home and change my hair. I was gonna straighten it and do my makeup over it, all the whole 9 yards. But what happened was that my phone was messed up, so I had to trade it in and get another phone, and I was at T-Mobile for like 3.5 hours. So then last minute I was like, you know what, I'm gonna turn this long ponytail into a fishtail braid, which came out sickening, and I kind of changed my makeup a little bit. I made it a little darker, I added some different color to my cheeks, and then we did a completely different look. So that's gonna be next. It's the last one. If you're still here, you're the real MVP. I got you, you got me, you're right here.
We just all have each other.
You said we all have each other. Okay, so we're back with the last look of Fashion Week, and so
this had to be like,
yeah, I really love this look. I feel like it's very artsy fartsy Fashion Week. Like, oh, I just threw this on, but really, like,
yeah,
it was styled. I mean, this kimono speaks for itself. The structure of it is fabulous. Usually I'm not an oversized girl kind of thing, but because we have the waist kind of prevalent and showing skin with the tied up here, and then tight jeans that actually look really nice on my body. These are from Charlotte Russe. You guys know I love Charlotte Russe. And you saw the Fashion Week haul that I posted. The Fashion Week haul that I posted, I showed you guys these jeans, and so I was looking for like a black jean or charcoal dark colored jean for so long, and these, they just look so good. Like,
yeah,
yes, they have some nips, some rips at the knee, and we got pockets in the back. And again, these are from Charlotte Russe. I love them so much. Okay, so you want to take it over?
Yeah, so what's bomb about this look, like we said, is the kimono. It's a statement piece of its own. What I liked is that it almost ties in with our first look of the week. So we started on the same note and we ended on the same note. So we have the crane detail again going on with this kimono. What I love most about this kimono is that there is a cutout detail underneath, so it's not really attached. It's like giving you that real kimono feel, which I really love. See it when I do this. I love that so much. I was a little apprehensive at first of this kimono only because of the color. Now this pink is a little bit hard to work with because it has some undertones that are kind of like difficult, you know what I mean? Like it could be purple. And it gives
you like a frosty.
Yeah, it's, the kimono's almost iridescent if you like pay attention, but it has this feel to it which I really like. So immediately in my mind, the first thing is that this is a really dope kimono. It's a statement piece in itself. We need to draw back and make sure that everything else is simple. So I decided to pair it with a t-shirt, and being that this was a party event that she was going to, I said let's make it fun and make it us wear it as a crop top. So I thought that was going to be so bomb. And it's
real New York, dirty basement.
It was
drug, sex, rock and roll New York party. It's not like gala. It's like basement of a hotel. 3 a.m. like people are wasted in more ways than one.
One of those.
So you definitely can fit right in with something artsy and a little grungy and simple, like a t-shirt.
And I thought that the knot detail in the front was so like cute, chic, and in. Because,
and this is so my style from back in the day, because I was definitely that girl in 1999 with my shirt tied like this. Okay. And also, we just saw the Fenty Beauty event, so I was kind of like stuck on that too, because I was so like living for how like Rihanna paired a yellow shirt with an extravagant like skirt. That skirt is amazing. So we have the knot detail with the t-shirt, which is also so bomb, and I love that we have that peak of skin going on. And then what I love most about these jeans is that they hit her right at that area. So it's just enough skin where she feels comfortable, but also enough that we have the look going on. And then like she said, and it really flatters my shape. Like usually with jeans I wouldn't feel comfortable, you know, so exposed, because like, you know, as plus size girls, how we are with our bellies, we don't like our belly line showing, which you guys know that I'm like, most of the time I don't really care, but I like to do it in the correct way, and I feel like these jeans really give me a nice, just overall smooth, nice look.
Right. Black, but then it's not black. It's that nice charcoal, which was good because it was subtle enough to tie in with the kimono and not really take away from it too much, which I love. And
because it has that charcoal vibe, it kind of blends the black and white. Like you said, again, all the colors are
keep it cohesive. And that's what I try to do anytime that I style someone. I try to look for things that are, how do I say, a pattern in when I'm styling. So let's say we have a moment of white. We have white here, so that's going to be a pattern in the look. We have black going on, that would be a pattern in the look. We also have hints of green, that would be a pattern in the look. But obviously we know that the statement here is the pink, so because we don't want to go against that, we're gonna just let that do its thing, and then we're gonna work with all the other things so that we can make sure that the look is cohesive and that it goes and it does its little thing. So Gabriella, last minute, these are not my original plan.
So originally the plan was to do this gray heel, which I love with the look. I think it really adds just another layer to the look, and it kind of brings everything, I don't know, just the color of it just brings everything
it took everything together.
But I was exhausted, guys.
Beyond
like
exhausted.
I just couldn't do it, and I knew the crowd was gonna be like sneakers with dresses crowd, so I was like, I can totally get away with wearing my slides. These are like my favorite slides right now, the Victoria's Secret sports slides. Again, those will be down below for you guys. Jay and I think we kind of disagree a little bit on the vibe, because he was like,
I was adamant.
Can you bring something else for photos? Thank you so much.
I was like, you want to bring another shoe just for photos? But then again, like once after the event happened and I saw the type of crowd she was dealing with, I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
That's why I felt comfortable, because I love Milk Makeup. I know them. I know the crowd. I go to their events. I'm on their PR list. I kind of feel connected to them, and I knew the kind of crowd that would be there would definitely be okay with a sports slide and a kimono. It just gives you, and there is that element of kind of like not caring but still chic that fashion people have, that sometimes can be a little hard to grasp naturally
at first,
and so I felt like this was kind of my moment to like take it. I was like, I can do this artsy fartsy, I don't care sandal look, and I think it worked. And if you guys saw on Instagram, I liked the pictures. I thought it was fun. It was dark. No one was looking at people's feet. Okay, there was a girl in there with literally a glitter mesh shirt with her titties out. Nobody was looking at my feet.
Okay, so when you put it that way,
nobody was looking at my feet.
Right.
Also, to complement the whole look, I added a nice pink shimmery blush. And you see that in the pictures as well, and that just really tightened the look for me. I loved it. And I also did a pinky nude lip. Right now I have a regular kind of peachy nude, but the night of, I did switch to a pinky nude, and I think it really tied in again the whole pink vibes with the kimono. I loved it so much.
One of my
so
favorite looks,
awesome.
like,
and
top 3.
I did a fishtail braid the night of, but today, just to give you the vibe, I just did a regular braid. But a fishtail braid, I think, really gives you, again, the oriental vibe, and it keeps the whole look going. Because when you think of this kind of pattern, usually you think of like the koi fish and just everything Asian inspired. And so the fishtail braid, I feel like really brought it in. And again, I used that same ponytail, and it really just gave the looks a different feel. Because if the ponytail hadn't been braided, I feel like it would have looked too over the top.
Or
too over the top, like this long ass, big ass hair.
We
like
just have extra hair going on. Although the ponytail wasn't the original game plan. The
original plan was straight.
We did plan on doing it straight, but we were gonna have a middle part, and we were gonna have pearl pin accents, which would have been dope. So I do think that maybe if we style the kimono again for something else, which is possible, because this
in the future.
In the future,
after those pictures have breathed
and done their thing. And they oxidized. But those. Let those photos oxidize and do their thing. So after they do their thing with that,
when I get 50,000 new followers who haven't seen those pictures, hunty, we will bring it out and we're just.
The keyword is to delete them.
The key is to delete them. Oh girl, you know I'm a deleter.
Okay.
I'm like, this picture doesn't serve me like it did 6 months ago. Delete.
If my algorithms aren't right, if I didn't get the right amount of likes in the first 10 minutes, delete, repost. Okay? We don't play these games.
You go back and add more hashtags.
Thank you.
The fuck just happened here?
We're gonna make sure this works.
What?
Okay? Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
It's like Cinderella, like trying to fit the shoe. It's not. You cut my toe and just slide right in there. The story with the is because the day when I had to switch looks that we did Merlot. He was like, just put your shoes in the bag like they do in a shoebox, like this way to save the space. I said, in total seriousness, I was like, oh, so I'm gonna put them like this, and he just burst out laughing, and I was like, what did I do?
That action in itself, like, it's gonna be.
I was very serious because in my mind I'm thinking the shoes are like this, so
they're crossed.
They cross. Just dive into the bag.
She spent like 15 minutes trying to figure out where she got it from, and we still don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
It's just an action. It was just instinct.
And throughout the party, I pretty much wore it like this because it was hot as hell in there, and I think it looked very like.
Where was the AC?
It was where my waist went. Poof.
Oh.
It went this way. It went in and poof.
I can't.
Oh my god.
I literally can't.
I think I lost like 2 pounds laughing. This video was a trip. If you're still here,
you are the real MVP.
Because this video is literally like an hour long. It's fine. I think it's fun.
It's fun. You get a taste of what went down for us. Well, not the, yeah, just a taste.
Just a taste.
It was stressful, y'all. But we pulled through.
We did it.
We pulled through.
It was an amazing fashion week. It was so much fun. Shows, breakfasts, dinners, whack events. There were some ratchet events. Which we will not go back to.
We're not going to discuss.
It didn't even happen. I didn't even go. I don't know. If you saw me there, you crazy and you bugging.
Yeah, it didn't.
So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was long, but I think it was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. And what else?
Go to my channel.
That's what I was going to say next.
Yeah, check me out. My channel is JR's Wardrobe. I believe that Gabriella is going to link all my stuff down in the description box below. I do want to keep in mind that I will be having something going on my channel very soon. So if you guys are like new YouTubers and things of that nature, I do create intros. So I will be doing a giveaway for that very, very soon. But you have to subscribe to my channel in order for you to get that. So just head over to my channel, check out my content, do your little thing, you know. Please comment, like. I want feedback from you guys. If you guys are interested in seeing any type of thing on my channel regarding, you know, plus size fashion or anything of that nature, please let me know, because I am definitely willing to do so. And yeah,
I think that would be awesome, doing like your own tips.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah, I was gonna get into that, but it was sort of like figuring out my audience and things of that nature, because I am still very much a green YouTuber.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't mind doing it if the audience calls for it. So definitely check me out on YouTube. You can also head over to my Instagram. I am vj.r on Instagram, and on Twitter I am vj_r. Yeah, so you could check me out on those, and then from there you can probably add me on Snapchat, do your little thing.
Yeah, the
so
Snapchat is where it's at, girl.
We can stay connected and things of that nature. But yes, it was so fun and amazing doing this. And once again, I want to thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. I mean,
it was so fun.
It was so fun.
We're like the best of friends.
It was so great.
It's so good. It's so good. And like,
and it's nice to have someone to talk to about fashion who's not like, yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, not nonchalant about it, yeah?
Yeah, no, you need someone to be like, yes, turn it out.
It's a look.
Give it to me.
Stop playing.
It's a moment.
All right.
Living my fantasy.
Okay, glitterize.
We need to go. We will be here all freaking day and night, okay? Anyway, so yes, all his links will be down below. And again, I will try to leave as many of the products I can find down below. And I am using Like to Know It now, so if you have the app, you literally can take a screenshot of my photos and shop the entire post from the app. I will leave that down below as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I'll see you in my next video, and don't forget to stay glam. Bye. It's a new look.
The new followers will understand. First and foremost,
it's a new look.
You know what? I become like that. It's a lie.
It's a lie. Okay.
Sex in the City stuff is fake.
It's a fucking lie. Ain't no fucking gay, don't get Sex in the City bullshit, carajo, con
Know that I took a picture with Miss J. Okay?
Thank you so much. Close to the...
As it tries, it's okay.
That was scary.
Right.